I'm Cat from Third World. Are you listening to Crazy Gal and DJ Blood Pressure?
From Jam World 876.
So how are you doing?
Good.
We are good.
Yeah.
And how about you?
I'm fine.
You are more than fine.
Thanks. It's not the first time that you perform at the New Morning, right?
Correct.
Not for Third World, but I'm the new guy, so it's the first time for me.
Well, I saw you perform with Third World in 2013 at the Rotterdam.
Okay. All right. Okay, we'll say no more.
Yeah, it was like 5-6 years ago. So, someone told me that you love cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard that the West Indies lost their first match.
No, we won our first match. We lost the second one.
Yeah, against Australia.
Yeah. It was a very controversial game. Actually, we lost to the umpires. It's like West Indies won, umpires won.
Well, next time you play against South Africa.
Yes.
Maybe you get better luck next time.
They're a difficult team to beat, South Africa. They're tough.
Yeah.
So, you're touring all the summer?
Pretty much up until September, yeah.
So, where do you plan to go next after France?
We're going to do stuff in Germany for a big jazz festival, you know. And then we have a few days off. And then we're going to Malta.
Young Berlin.
Oh, we have Jan Berlin too. Yeah, 2 days in Germany.
Alright. And where in Europe do you get the best welcoming by the audience?
When we were in Athens last night, and believe me, that was something else.
I'm telling you, it rival any one of them.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. We were with Damian Marley last night.
Okay. Damian Marley produced a few tracks of you lately.
A whole album.
The whole album. Okay.
The new album that's coming out.
When is it going to be released?
It's coming out sometime between July and early August.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you started making music a long time ago, like more than 4 decades. So you must have seen a lot of evolution in the technology. So what was the most important evolution in music recording for you?
I think when it changed from tape and went to Pro Tools, I think that made a significant change in everything. And when the digital format became the way to go, in other words, then vinyl went out, CDs went out, you know, and people just started loading down into these devices now, you know.
Well, it was good and bad. Cause,
right.
Because
it was good. It was good and bad.
Yeah, there was more control with regards to vinyl, and so I think the revenue stream was a little richer, if I'm not mistaken. But now it's with the advent of these technologies, it's easier to get to the content of music, and you know, with that ease of access, there's also manipulation. So you know, there has been some exploitation of works and stuff like that.
Sometimes you see that some materials that were recorded on vinyls back then are sold off the market very much more expensive than it used to be back then.
Right. Yeah, for real.
You can see vinyls at $100.
It's true. Some of the vinyl players are coming back to, you know, the actual turntables.
Yeah, it's trendy.
I've seen them selling in stores, you know.
You were touring with Bob Marley.
Yeah.
So did you learn a lot from him about performing on stage and this kind of stuff?
I think all reggae artists learn a lot from Bob Marley in terms of performing on stage. Bob Marley was a very well rehearsed band, you know, and he has basically, you know, kept that through his children, really, because, you know, Damien and Steve and all of them, they're very hard workers, and, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, sometimes you hand down the best things from generation to generation, you know. So
What I find also is that most of the early songs that you're seeing now are live recordings of what Bob wrote, you know, in playing with his band, which is a good testament of his ethics, his work ethics to rehearsals and, you know, fine tuning the music.
In Jamaica, there was a concert for Smile Jamaica,
Yeah.
and it happened right after Bob Marley was shot.
Yeah.
Did you perform at that concert? You were backing him, or you?
Yeah, we played too. Third one played as well.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Because some of the band didn't want to come to the show, so they put together a band in which I played, and Tyrone down in the keyboard player played. I think Willie played drums a little bit, our drum played a little bit, but then the drummer came. So it was interesting in terms of that. It's not that was the first time I would have played with Bob. I would have backed up Bob Marley several times, you know, when I was playing Inner Circle. But this one was just happened to be a very significant occasion, you know, because I mean, him just having been shot, and just the whole vibration of the whole thing was very significant for us.
you said you were playing for Inner Circle before. There are many members of Third World that came from the band Inner Circle.
Yeah.
So is there any specific reason why you left Inner Circle?
No, not really. I think we just really wanted to. Personally, for me, I just wanted to do my own thing, and you know, there were other people in Inner Circle who had the same feeling like me. Freddie Hamilton joined with me, Carl Barovia joined with me. Sometime shortly thereafter, Ibu Cooper joined with us. And Richie came from another band. Richie was in Tomorrow's Children. He came from that section. So, you know, it was like a morphing of musicians from different bands, you know, that made up Third World.
Bunny Ruggs was a very impressive singer, very good singer. So how is it for you to come after Bunny Ruggs? Did you have a lot of pressure, or?
Well,
when a voice like this, which pressure that? Pressure.
Well, not from my position or point of view, but there were a lot of die-hard fans, Bunny Ruggs fans, who were like, they came to the shows with a lot of skepticism, and they also came not to like me, you know, because some of them admitted it to me after the show. You know, I came to the show coming not to like you, but after a couple of songs, they say, you know, fuck it, I'm having fun. Because my mission statement was to, which goes through all of my solo performances and recordings. My mission statement is to when I sing, is to reproduce the song the way it was recorded, because that was the way how people really associated themselves to it, you know, because of what they were feeling the first time they heard that particular song, or whichever song they heard. So, you know, that's was my mission statement, to recreate the authenticity of the tune, plus to throw in a few of Bunny Ruggs' nuances, plus mine. So it's a nice little combination.
Right. There was a show, it was at Reggae Sunsplash, where you switched place with the drummer.
Yeah.
And we don't even notice that the drummer just left the drums and keeps on playing percussions, and that needs a lot of preparation, right?
Yeah, it's those really young days.
So how did you came up with that kind of set for a show?
Well, we kind of always have had that sort of showmanship. With Coore, there's always been a band of showmanship, and you know, things develop when you get influenced by bands like Earth, Wind and Fire, Santana. You know, we were always influenced by big bands that everybody played well, you know. And there was instrumentation, there was guitar solos, there were horn solos, timbale solos, you know. So those were the bands that we grew up on. So we carried that all the way through our career. Even when things changed and went digital, we never did. We always just kept, you know. We never went to the drum machine too hard, or you know, or the program keyboards too hard. We never went that way. We stuck with the, you know, the live thing.
Plus we're in the business of instant gratification. So you know,
It's fun for us to play too.
Yeah, to just have fun and enjoy the musicianship of the various band members. I mean, it's always a magical thing to watch him play. You know, just to be there. Yeah.
So you played cello tracks?
Yeah, I've done some cello tracks before. I did when I did my solo album, I did 2 tracks on it. Easy Mr. Band, which is the James Bond theme, I did that on the cello, and I did Fly Away Home, Bob Marley's Fly Away Home on the cello too. You know, so I've done tracks and albums and stuff, but I wouldn't say that it is enough to say I've done a cello album as such. I really haven't done a cello album. Yet.
Yeah. And do you think one day you would ever record a full cello album?
I'm not sure. Some things like that, decisions like that sometimes are not made, you know, in lieu of, then I'm put it that way, you know. It's like maybe one of these days I'll get the feeling and get serious about it. But for right now, what I'm doing here is the most important thing. And that's what I'm concentrating on, especially now since this album with Junior Gang, you know, has been a really special time for me in terms of like watching music grow and develop, watching a project grow and develop, and where it has reached and the way the song sounds.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
an amazing journey.
Do you prefer the cello or a guitar?
I like the both of them for different reasons. You know, the cello is an instrument, very warm. It's a prince of string instruments, you know. But the guitar is so versatile. The guitar can do all kind of stuff. You can play classical music, you can play jazz, you can play, you know. And I guess if you're good enough on cello, you could probably do that too. But I can't put myself in that bracket, you know. So yeah, we're still trying.
So what was, or both of you, what was the first song you ever recorded?
First song I ever recorded was Cherry O Baby.
Okay, with the Inner Circle.
With Eric Donaldson, yeah.
For me, my first song was Get Up Champ.
Okay. When was that?
Wow, that's like 78, 79.
And how did you feel the first time you went to a studio recording to?
Well, for me, I lived in Montego Bay, so there weren't too many recording studios there. So we would always have to journey to Kingston, and that was always like a field trip. It was a great field to be able to leave the city of Montego Bay and go to Kingston and just travel to the different studios that were there and work with musicians that you know that were part of the industry at the time. You know, so for me it was a confirmation of what I wanted to do. You know.
You were probably very young, but you were already about 12 years old when there was the independence of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Do you remember that moment?
No,
No?
I wasn't in Jamaica for
were-
independence. Richie was there, but I wasn't there. I'd actually gone away on a trip with my family and we were going to stay away for the whole summer. So we left from like June and we didn't get back until September.
Oh.
Whole family went to Europe for that summer.
What about you? Did you?
I was there. I was like maybe about I think I was about 5 years old. So
You were very young. So
You were 9. You were 9. I was 10, you were 9.
57, 62.
Aren't you 1 year younger than me?
Yeah.
Well,
When is
oh, 62,
My
62, 62, yeah.
My
4 and 2 is 6. So you were 5.
And you were okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
So at 5 years old, you know.
Yes,
You went to the stadium?
No.
Okay.
We were in Montego Bay.
Right. But enough celebration going on there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You had recorded a song that was written by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you meet Stevie Wonder?
We met Stephen when in Jamaica. He came down because he was spending some time in Jamaica after the death of Bob. And we were coming into play Sunsplash. We had been touring and we were coming into play Sunsplash and we got a call that, Stevie wanted us to come check him and we went and checked him. And we figured we could do something on the show. We rehearsed 2 tunes and he turned up and we played on Sunsplash. And after that now, we got invited by him to come to his studio in Los Angeles to record the album, You've Got the Power, and Try to Love is one of the major tracks of that album. But it was through that Jamaican connection that we got to know him,
And did you see that concert when Stevie Wonder was in Jamaica? Do you remember?
I may have seen it, but I wasn't a part of it. Because I was still young then, and you know what? No, I didn't see it because I was going to art school in Kingston. So it was Sunsplash was in Mobile.
Yeah.
During since you started making reggae music, or music in general, the reggae music has evolved. There are many genres, styles. So which era of reggae music is your reggae history is your favorite?
I have a personal thing for the 70s, but it's not like there's not quality in every era. The scat era is quality, the rocksteady era is quality, the reggae era coming up through the 70s into the 80s is quality, and now, right now, with artists like Chronix, Damian Marley, some of the younger groups coming out of England, some of the younger groups coming out of the States, it's great quality. So every era has its thing, as it were,
I want to think maybe for me 70s, 80s, because of the whole juxtaposition between creating the evolving of the new sound of reggae with the rhythms that came from America. A lot of the influences in Jamaica came from some of the entrepreneurs, like Duke Reed and the original sound system owners and the studio owners in Jamaica. They would travel to America and get recordings and records, vinyl records of American artists, bring them to Jamaica, and they would be reinterpreted in either rocksteady or reggae, or I was blown away to know that there are some songs that I thought was like original.
Yeah.
That the original song is really an American tune. So, but that shows the willingness to be able to commit to just a reinterpretation of sound and pushing the envelope. So that's what interested me, or intrigued me, because of what it meant to be able to take something and reinterpret it and send it back out, as something.
Tell me about your art to read it. Make sure you tell them about that. That's important.
Oh, well, while I was, one of the things that I had to do was to, in my early days as an entertainer, I had to perform and go to art school at the same time. So, because I had both talents, and I felt like I wanted to make sure that my chances of success as an individual was increased because of the fact that I had two talents instead of one. I had personal experiences of what it meant not to make it to the level, in the form of my uncle, who was part of a group called the Blues Busters. They were very successful. They were the ones who helped to build Baron Lee and Paganier's Dynamic Studios, and they played live music and all that, and they had albums, but I don't think that they had achieved the level that they aspired to, because of just maybe circumstances. But what I looked at was being able to balance the whole thing of being a recording artist and a performing artist, but also being a painter and artist. And I went to art school. I did that. Did 4 years in Jamaica. Graduated with a diploma. Went to the United States. Repeated it again because I was invited by the CEO of the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas for me to perform there, and part of the contractual arrangement was for them to take care of my university tuition, which I was able to do 4 years. Graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Art while I was performing at the Mirage. So I'm no stranger to a regimented type of work ethic.
Right.
So and now that I've graduated and all that stuff, I do my one-man exhibitions. I just pulled down one on my way here, to the summer tour, and there's some works. I'm working on doing some stuff with the band now, doing individual portraits of the group, you know, it's just it's great to be able to combine, you know, work ethics with works that I've done, you know, with paintings and art. And these are a few pieces. That's one of that.
Okay. It's like blue colors.
Yeah.
Very vibrant.
And this is one of the bass player Richie. And so, you know, that's just a few. So the intention now is to just do you know, just works in general and with regards to the new album, the intention is to do not the art cover, but individual portraits of all the members plus Damien.
Okay.
You know, in a celebration of the new album that's out. You know, so we'll see how that goes.
2 years ago there was an exhibition about Jamaica in Paris, so they didn't pick you up to get your art there.
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad. Well, next time maybe.
Yes.
So where can we find your art?
Well, it's kind of hard to find in terms of being able to just have access to pieces. But what is happening is that
always do all show art.
within the next, I think before the year's over, I'll rearrange my website and have pieces that, you know, people can buy, you know, online.
Yes, that's going to be before the next. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And who's doing the
Jamworld 876.
Jamwell?
Jamworld?
Jamworld.
Yeah.
Jamworld. Okay.
Yeah.
Jamworld
876.
Jamworld 876. 876.
Yeah,
Is that an area code?
Yeah, but it's because like Jamworld only, it was already taken, so
Okay.
I had to.
So you add that 876.
Don't know it is 96 degrees in the shade. Real hot. We said that. You hear?